Now, y'all keep calling me out and stuff. I just had to beat y'all basketball player, North Vikings. Now they made me pull out the cornhole. They didn't know I had that, did you? Did y'all? Y'all was talking all that stuff. And he want to play me at ping pong. Table tennis, we should say. This boy crazy. I'm about to go whoop him next.
If you follow Terence Crawford Instagram page, you'll see how I engage with these kids. Like, he's a regular person, man. He's the people's champ, you know. He doesn't, carry himself like he's better than everybody else. He carries himself like he's a regular person. He lives a regular lifestyle. Terence Crawford is not only just a nice guy and a great fighter, a pound for pound king in his prime, on his way out, still dominant on his way out. He's also a smart businessman, and we've seen that in and outside of the ring. You know, we recently seen Terence Crawford building his dream house. Now we see some of his rental properties or house he plans on flipping, and he's showing us right here of a property that he acquired. You know, he says we're working. You know, Terence Crawford is trying to set himself up after boxing. You know, a lot of boxers can't say that. Boxers like Adrian Broner needs financial advisors in their corner because they make so much money at a young age, they don't know what to do with it. They spent the money on partying, drinking, jewelry. They spent the money on all kinds of stuff. Guys like Terence Crawford has financial literacy. You know, he invests in cryptocurrency. I remember when cryptocurrency was first being pushed and popular, Terence Crawford was one of the first fighters I've seen being sponsored by a crypto company. They signed Terence Crawford to a coin. They actually named the coin after Terence Crawford, and they sold I forgot what it's called, but they sold I forgot what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about, but they sold it for like 50 grand, and somebody bought it. You know, Terence Crawford is not just a great person. Like I said, he's all around humanitarian businessman. And we got to remember, this guy has aligned himself with the right people. Yet some people on the internet, they come on the internet and they just say the most outrageous stuff about Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford's not a smart businessman. He re-signed with Top Rank. He re-signed with Bob Arum. I mean, everything Terence Crawford did is kind of similar to Mayweather. The only difference, when I say similar to Mayweather, I'm talking about how he moved strategically. Like, we'll think he's going to do something else, but he does this. You know, he does stuff to make himself a lot of money. I'm not talking about choosing the opponents. I'm just talking about playing chess moves. When we think he's not going to do this, he does it. Is the part I'm trying to get the message out there to people. But yeah, like I was saying, some people on the internet, they say Terence Crawford is not a smart businessman. This is a guy who has aligned himself up with the likes of Warren Buffett, who lives in Omaha. He comes to every single Terence Crawford fight. You know, I mean, this guy knows what he's doing. So this is not one guy you want to count his pockets, because I've heard rumors, and I'm cool with some people from Omaha, Nebraska. They actually invited me down there. They was like, yo, Easy Root. When my name was Easy Root on here, it was like, Easy Root, come down to Omaha, bro. Come chill with us. Come see. Crawford literally owns like a whole block in Omaha, and he has a street named after him, and he has a day after him, the Terence Bud Crawford Day. He has a street sign, Terence Bud Crawford Street. They probably gave him the key to the city. They sold him land for like $1. I mean, this is not just an ordinary guy, but he carries himself like an ordinary guy because he doesn't want to, boost his ego. And even though he can, because he's the best fighter in the sport of boxing. And let's not forget, he's a family man. This is Terence Crawford, youngest daughter. They're out. He's there for his kids. Even though he's a boxer, he's still finding times to be with his kids. Only when he has to go away to training camp. I respect this from Terence Crawford, and I want to see more boxers and more black Americans. More black people in general, not just American. More black people in general. Just be there for their family. I want to see more two-parent family home. I just don't want to see the mom raising the kid, the pop raising the kid, unless there's a tragedy where the mom isn't around no more, the father isn't around no more. Then it's understandable. But Terence Crawford has some athletic kids. Over here, he's telling his son to do a backflip, but his son actually goes ahead and do a front flip. And then his daughter, she starts showing off. His daughter Lele, she starts showing off. The track star. I want to see if she pursues her career with track. See if she can become a track star in the future. Because he has some very athletic kids. It runs in the family. I would love to see Terence Crawford allow his kids to box. But he said himself, it's their choice. Right now, they're wrestlers. They're building strong muscles. They're building a lot of strength. Wrestling. I used to wrestle when I was back in high school. See, his son does a front flip right here. Like I said, this is his daughter. His daughter's about to show off. Lele, the track star, she's gonna show off. She's gonna start doing all these crazy flips. She's like this female version of Terence Crawford. Seriously. Because, honestly, if she boxed, she'd be sharp. I feel like if she was a boxer, she'd be knocking girls out. But, she's very gifted. She's very athletic. But it's great to see the pound-for-pound king, Terence Bud Crawford, being a family man. Hanging out with kids in his neighborhood. Look at that. Look at that backflip from her. She did a backflip and his son did a front flip. He told his son to do a front flip. His son didn't do the front flip. Sometimes, I'm not saying the kid was scared, but sometimes it's a little difficult to do the front flip when you're on the swing, but his daughter did it pretty easy. Here's his other son playing basketball. They're having a time in their life. I love seeing stuff like this. Like I said, we need to promote more two-family homes, not just a single-family home. There needs to be more two-family homes. Kids need both mom and dad in their life. It's just great to see. We need to see that more in the black community. And here goes the star again, Lele. She's doing wow, look at that flip. She's doing all types of flip. That's his dad. That's his daddy's daughter right there. Because I know Crawford was just as athletic when he was a kid. She's literally Terence Crawford's twin. It is what it is. Your boy, no credit. And I'm out.